Major shift in the West. France recognizes Palestine, exposing deep divisions in Europe and the US over the issue. French President Emmanuel Macron's announcement that France will formally recognize the State of Palestine. This decision has sparked global reaction, from praises to condemnation, and raises questions about its implication for the Israel-Palestinian conflict. Middle East diplomacy and France's role on the world stage. Let's dive into what this means, why it's happening, and what might come next. On July 24, 2025, President Macron posted on X that France would recognize Palestine as a state, with a formal announcement planned for the United Nations General Assembly in September. He cited France's historic commitment to a just and lasting peace in the Middle East and emphasized that the urgent need to end Gaza war and address the humanitarian crisis there. In a letter to Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, Macron framed this as a step toward meeting the legitimate aspiration of both Palestinians and Israelis, advocating for a two-state solution. Macron's decision comes amid escalating global outrage over the humanitarian crisis in Gaza since the October 7, 2023 Hamas attack on Israel. The war has killed over 59,000 Palestinians, with severe restrictions on aid leading to starvation and malnutrition, particularly among children. Images of suffering children in Gaza Al-Shati refugee camp have fueled international calls for action. Earlier in July 2025, France and over 24 countries condemned Israel's restriction on aid shipments and the death of Palestinians seeking food. The announcement has sparked polarized responses. Palestinian officials, including Abbas's deputy Hussein al-Sheikh, welcomed it as a reflection of France's commitment to international law and Palestinian self-determination. Hamas called it a positive step, urging other nations to follow. Spain's Prime Minister and Saudi Arabia also praised the move, with hoping domino effect among Western nations. While on the other hand, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu condemned the decision, urging it reward terror and risks creating another Iranian proxy like Gaza. The US under President Donald Trump dismissed the move as reckless and a slap in the face to victims of October 7 attack. France's recognition is a diplomatic milestone, amplifying pressure on Israel and potentially encouraging other G7 nations to act. It aligns with growing European support for Palestinian statehood, but its symbolic nature limits tangible change. Without defined borders or a ceasefire, the recognition may not alter Gaza's reality or advance peace talks that stalled since 2009. Macron's decision to recognize Palestine in September 2025 is a bold but complex step. It reflects frustration with the Gaza crisis and US-Israel policies. Yet, its practical effect remains uncertain. Will other Western nations follow? Can it push Israel toward a ceasefire or revive peace talks? As the UN General Assembly approaches, all eyes will be on France's next move and the global response. Stay tuned for more updates. This is Samaksh Namdev signing off with a reminder to stay always safe. Thank you for watching.